We are now joined by the president of the International Ski and Snowboard Federation, Mr. Johan Eliasch. Mr. Eliasch, thank you so much for your time. Now, the new season is well and truly underway. There's already been multiple World Cup stops here in China with some freestyle skiing in Beijing and Chongli, snowboarding as well, plus some alpine skiing in Wanlong and also Chongli. Now, in an Olympic season, there's always more excitement. Please tell us your thoughts at this point of the campaign and your thoughts on the events here in China.
Thank you for having me, and it's a great pleasure to be on. We've had a very dynamic start to the season, been very active with lots of events in China, and the calendar began with world-class events including big air, half-pipe, aerials, competitions in venues such as Beijing and Secret Garden. So it's all going very well.
Now, China has plenty of experience now staging winter sports events. Can you please talk about the quality of events here in terms of the venues, the organizers, the athletes, and the receptions among the fans?
I remember Beijing. It was very impressive. All the infrastructure, the setup, the people, the passion for snow sports, and the events and how they played out so far this season highlight the quality and also the readiness of the China's Olympic legacy, and demonstrating also their capacity to host elite level competitions. And it's important. The venues don't only support athlete performance, but also provide very high standards for international spectators and also media coverage. So it's all very positive, and I can see a very bright future ahead for China.
Italy is certainly no stranger to holding large-scale winter sports events. Milano Cortina 2026 will be the country's third Winter Games. How are the preparations going for the ski events, and is there anything the organizers have learned or could learn from their counterparts from Beijing 2022?
Well, if everything went as smooth as it did in Beijing, we would be very relieved. No, there is still lots of work to be done to get everything ready, but I'm hopeful that the Italian government and the local organizers will get everything ready on time.
One of the distinguishing factors of Milano Cortina 2026 is that it will be the most geographically widespread Winter Olympics in history, with the snow events taking place at 5 different locations. What are the challenges and benefits of this separation to the organizers, the athletes, the fans, and even the environment?
So I think this is something that we'll have to take a hard look at following Milano Cortina. It is helpful insofar as it gives more optionality for how you can organize the games. But it does come with, call it, side effects, and that is logistics, also cost, and also a much higher carbon footprint that involves. Is this the future, or will this be seen as an experiment? That remains to be seen.
There will be 3 new ski events under the FIS umbrella at these Winter Olympics: the women's large hill ski jumping, the alpine skiing T combined, and the men's and women's dual moguls, which will help set a new record for gender parity. Please tell us about these events, how they came to be included, and what you're looking forward to.
If we start here with the team combined in alpine, this is an event that we always struggle a bit with recently, and historically here you had examples of, going back to Tony Seiler and Jean-Claude Killy, that would win everything in the Olympic Games because the slalom skier would also do downhill. But as the disciplines became tougher to participate in because the degree of specialization and the demands coming from the calendars, it has developed in a direction where it's very difficult to do all 4 disciplines. And what we ended up with was big chunky downhill skiers looking completely lost, needing a compass to get through a slalom course. And then skinny slalom skiers that looked like Bambi on ice going down the downhill. It wasn't quite right. And I remember in Beijing, I was watching the Alpine combined with the IOC president, and we were joking about it, and we said we need to find a better format, because it is fun, and it is a very good format, combining slalom and downhill, which are the extremes of Alpine. And this was the result. Now, we had a test during the World Championships in Salma, and this was one of the best events ever. You got that team spirit, and what we had here is the best athletes in a great format, in the best sport, competing, and media interest, the interest from the fans was at an all-time high. So that obviously persuaded the Olympic Committee that this was the right way to go. And that's how you have to approach formats. You will always want to have the best athletes with the best formats. That is not only something that federations have to think more and more about. This is also something which is of major importance for the Olympic movement.
Now, Mr. Eliasch, you're not just the president of the FIS, but you're also an avid skier and a fan of the sport. What athletes or storylines are you particularly looking forward to this season and at Milano Cortina 2026?
I think, obviously, Lynn is, everybody's going to watch what she's doing. And I wish her the best of success. Then, of course, we have Lindsey Vonn, and I think we're all speechless for what she has done. I mean, I remember sitting down with her 3 years ago, and she described the options she had over her knee, whether she should even think about a comeback, and no person in his right mind, her mind, would ever contemplate a comeback like Lindsey has done. Not only that, but she's stronger today than she was ever before. She's in better shape, she's skiing better, and just that sheer determination. For me, the ladies downhill, that's going to be it's going to be like the 100-meter men's final at the Olympics. It's going to be so exciting.
Mr. Eliasch, on behalf of ski and snowboard fans around the world, thank you very much for all your hard work. We're all looking forward to a thrilling Winter Olympics, and I hope to see you at the Games.